The love story everyone once looked up to, the one people used as the gold standard for loyalty and commitment, is now under fire. For 12 years, Papoose stood strong as the picture of devotion. He was known as the husband who stuck by Remy Ma through thick and thin, her prison time, music industry feuds, and every late-night Twitter rant in between. But now, everything he believed in has been turned upside down. This isn't about a leaked song, a cryptic message, or some cheating rumors. No, this is about a child. A secret daughter. And here's where it gets even more shocking, the other parent isn't Papoose. In fact, it isn't even a man. It's allegedly a female rapper who used to be romantically involved with Remy Ma back when mixtapes were passed around on CDs. Let that sink in. While the world was applauding Remy and Papoose for being the face of black love, it turns out there may have been another life happening in the shadows, one built on secrecy, an old relationship, and a child kept hidden for over a decade. This mystery daughter, who is now around 12 years old, is reportedly showing serious talent in rap herself, combining Remy's lyricism with her other parents' bold attitude. Everything changed when anonymous sources started leaking evidence, DNA tests, voicemails, and even photos. And people began asking, who is this young girl? And how long has this truth been buried? Remy Ma has always been known as the tough Bronx rapper, sharp lyrics, a gritty past, and a comeback story that inspired many. She served time in prison, came out, and seemed to turn her life around. And through it all, Papoose was her rock. He supported her during her 6-year prison sentence, wrote her letters, visited her every week, and even refused to consummate their marriage until she was released. He turned their story into a symbol of strength and love. But now, it appears that while he was showing the world what loyalty looked like, Remy was keeping a major secret, a daughter. A daughter he didn't know existed. And the twist? The child's other parent is a woman. A rapper from the underground scene known back in the early 2000s. Her name? Lady Flames. According to insiders, including a cousin who used to hang out at their studio sessions, Remy and Lady Flames weren't just making music together, they were in love. They reportedly lived together before Remy's prison sentence and planned to build a future. One anonymous post online featured a blurry photo of a young girl with a caption that read, "Y'all not ready for this tea. She looks just like Remy. And raps better than her too." At first, fans thought it was a joke. But then came more evidence, a side-by-side image of Remy in her youth next to the girl. Same eyes. Same smirk. Same confident stance. Then, a voicemail surfaced, allegedly from Remy, talking about a child and referring to someone named Ka as "our little one." Soon after, Lady Flames appeared on TikTok, revealing everything. In a live video, she admitted that she and Remy were together for almost 4 years and had planned a family before Remy was sentenced. She said Remy was artificially inseminated, and they chose to have the baby together. If this is true, it means Remy got pregnant before going to prison and hid the pregnancy and child from everyone, even Papoose. Even more heartbreaking, Flames claimed Papoose met the child once in 2016 at a cookout but was told she was just a goddaughter. For someone who spent years talking about family, loyalty, and honesty, this is a massive contradiction. People are now calling Remy out for building a brand around truth while allegedly hiding a huge part of her life. One fan joked, "Remy really said, conceal, don't feel like she's Elsa from Frozen." Another shared side-by-side photos of Papoose before and after the news broke, writing, "Bro waited 6 years while she was building a family on the low. Blink twice if you need help." Through all of this, Papoose has stayed silent. Not a single post. No public statement. Sources close to him say he found out just like the rest of us, through social media. He saw the TikTok, then the voicemail, then the pictures. He reportedly hasn't spoken to anyone in days. This isn't just a cheating scandal, it's a betrayal. For over a decade, Papoose spoke proudly about his family, his marriage, and their daughter, who he thought was their only child. Now, there's another daughter. Another parent. A whole different relationship he never knew about. It gets even murkier. There's reportedly no official birth certificate publicly filed under Remy Ma's name that matches the daughter's age. Some think she might have used a fake name or had a private home birth to avoid public records. And now, people are wondering, was this whole situation a backup plan in case Remy's career didn't bounce back after prison? Or was it just a messy love story that went sideways? Lady Flames didn't stop there. She also said that when Remy went to prison, she told her, "I can't be out here looking soft. I can't have people thinking I'm gay or a mom. It'll mess up everything I built." According to her, Remy made the decision to hide both her relationship and her daughter to protect her public image. Flames also claimed that Remy told her to stay silent after being released. The goal was to protect Remy's new public life with Papoose. Even worse, she says Papoose knew about the daughter as early as 2016 but agreed to keep quiet for the sake of Remy's career and brand deals. Now fans are digging up old interviews where Papoose dodged questions about children or looked visibly uncomfortable. In one clip, when asked if he'd ever raise another man's child, he just laughs nervously. No clear answer. Even more drama hit the internet when a document from a private family court was leaked. It referenced a mother and a non-biological co-parent battling over visitation. The names were blacked out, but the dates matched perfectly with Remy's prison release. So what about the daughter? Her name is Ka, and she's already showing signs of becoming a star. She's 12, raps confidently, and posts freestyles on TikTok under the handle at @ka_forial. One of her lines says, "Mama told me keep it low / now I'm high in views / y'all just found out / but I always knew." That bar alone sent shockwaves through fans. Some called her Baby Remy with Jadakiss's energy. Others say she might become the next big thing in rap. And while she's just finding her voice, the adults around her are scrambling. Remy Ma's team has gone quiet, reportedly working behind the scenes to kill the story. They've contacted blogs and even threatened lawsuits. But here's the thing, if it were fake, wouldn't Remy have gone live and denied it by now? And as for Papoose, he's reportedly heartbroken. His silence is loud. Sources say he's not taking calls and was blindsided by it all. The family docuseries they were planning? Cancelled. Brand deals? Gone. Speaking events? Quietly pulled. This isn't just about infidelity anymore, it's about trust, parenting, and years of public lies. The biggest question now? Who is the biological father? Flames hasn't named him, and fans are speculating, from DJs to producers. One TikToker even claimed to have footage of Lady Flames at a sperm bank. But Lady Flames summed it up best: if they're going to keep acting like we ain't real, then maybe it's time the world meets the daughter they tried to hide. And now the world has. Whether Remy Ma likes it or not, this secret life is out. And the story is still unfolding. Loyalty sounds good until the truth comes out. Imagine preaching about real love while secretly hiding a child you had with your ex. That's what's reportedly happening now. The carefully crafted image of a powerful black love story is falling apart, and fast. Not only is the image cracking, but now legal drama is entering the picture. Lady Flames, the ex-girlfriend who kept quiet for years, is no longer staying silent. She's reportedly hired a top-notch family lawyer. Not just anyone either, someone well known for dealing with complex custody cases, especially involving LGBTQ+ parents in New York. This move suggests she's not playing games. She wants legal recognition as a co-parent to 12-year-old Ka. That could mean regular visits, shared custody, or even full custody. In other words, she's coming for her rights. Meanwhile, Remy Ma, the woman at the center of this mess, hasn't said a word publicly. No interviews. No statements. Just a few carefully planned Instagram posts that make it look like everything is fine. But according to people close to her, behind closed doors she's panicking. Not just because of Flame's legal moves, but because of Ka herself. You see, Ka isn't just a regular 12-year-old. She recently released her second freestyle rap, and this one hit deep, especially for Remy. In her lyrics, Ka dropped hard truths about being kept a secret. She rapped about being hidden while others were praised. She called herself the mistake that became the truth they tried to bury. The internet went wild. People started calling her the next big thing in hip-hop before she's even dropped a full mixtape. Some fans say Ka is the unfiltered, raw voice this generation needs. A YouTube commenter even said, "She's what Ice Spice thinks she is." Jokes aside, this is serious. Ka's social media is blowing up. Interview requests are coming in fast. There are even rumors she might sit down with a major podcast to tell her story. If she does, and speaks openly about the lies, the hiding, and the pain, Remy's carefully built reputation could fall apart overnight. What once looked like a story of redemption and strength could turn into a tale of secrets, ego, and emotional damage. And it doesn't stop there. An old producer from Love and Hip Hop allegedly leaked an unaired scene from 2018. It shows Remy and Flames talking backstage. Remy's whispering emotionally, and Flames walks away in tears. VH1 never aired it, but fans are now demanding to see it. Some are comparing the hype to a rap beef between Drake and Kendrick. It's that intense. So what really happened? Some fans have theories. 1. Remy might make a public appearance soon. Maybe a live stream, a soft apology, even a staged reunion with Ka and her husband Papoose. But so far, nothing. 2. Papoose might be done. Word is he's staying in a different apartment, trying to process everything. And 3. Ka might go fully independent, dropping music or doing a raw interview that exposes everything. If that happens, there's no PR team that can clean up the fallout. She's 12, yes, but she's old enough to know the truth, and bold enough to say it out loud. This isn't just drama anymore. It's a deeper issue about truth, identity, and what happens when you try to hide someone's existence for the sake of image. What does that say about love? About parenting? About fame? Now, people are asking, who is Ka's real father? Is it someone famous? A DJ? A producer? There's even a TikTok floating around with alleged studio audio where Flames names the donor. If that clip drops, things could explode all over again. Some say Flames is sitting on letters, photos, and voice recordings that could end everything for Remy. There's even talk of a memoir in the works, with the rumored title, Bars, Betrayal, and Baby Ka. So here's the real question, how long? Can Remy stay quiet? Because at this point, silence doesn't look like grace. It looks like guilt. And Ka? She's just getting started. Her voice is rising, and the world is listening.